I'm working on this trigger for motor on pulse. Whenever the motor's on, either forward or reverse, the relay fires. This is what I'm working on. I've got an infrared LED here and an infrared detector here, and I know they're working. I have a relay here, a resistor here, 220 ohms for protection, and I also have a limit switch which is common to ground and normally open is to the ground side of the LED, so that the 5 volts starts here off of my power supply, goes through the resistor up to the LED, and then comes down to the normally open terminal. And when I push down on this to close that, I get a read of voltage, 5 volts, and I check the voltage from here to ground, and I have 5 volts here to ground. So that would tell me this baby is grounding through the relay, and I'm getting the 5 volts, which is a good thing. My concern is that the motor changes direction. So in forward, let's say this brush is positive and this brush is negative, and I switch directions, and in which case this system would work as it's designed. Then when I go to reverse, this becomes positive and this becomes negative, and this LED is polar limited. This is negative and this is positive always. So in that case, this isn't really the issue. It's this switching part down here, and that's when I tried to share a diagram earlier where I'm putting diodes in to get this constant voltage out as a positive to this positive post of the IR infrared sensor by taking these diodes and putting them in a certain way. But my concern is when I did this before, and I tried to do this on the engine, the electric motor, they draw so much energy themselves, the diodes, that you can lose, we're talking the engine driving current, and if we drop that, we then drop the power the motor gets, top speed and torque and all of that would be affected. So I'm not sure. This may work, but it's not the best answer, and plus it's a lot of parts to be putting on a board. So I'm wondering if there's something else in here besides this. I call it a clump of diodes. I've done it before. It worked. It got hot, but it worked. But I'm just asking, what else can I do? The diodes work as the trigger quite well. When I push the button down, oh wait, what am I on now? I'm on volts. Oh, I know what happened. Hold on a second. I have to rewire something here. There. Now test it. Yeah. Oh, this is wrong. Okay. And this is wrong. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got it. Boy, oh boy. I changed this to do another test and I didn't put it back. Okay. Now I think I'm back. No, not back. Yeah, it should be back. But it's not working. When I know, I'm not hooked up. That's why it's not working. I'm so stupid. Okay. Now I know what I need to do. This is the positive. And this is the ground. I'm not trying to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I do now. Oh, good. Geez, I forgot how to do this test. Okay, so what I've done is I've turned my my meter into an ohm meter, and I'm measuring the resistance from the ground to the end of the relay, and I have an open. There's no way for those two to connect. But when I push this button here, well, there it goes. It takes a few seconds, it seems. It may not be effective. But in any case, when I push this button here, you can see I have continuity now. It's triggering for some reason, but there is continuity between these posts, so that this relay is now closed. So that tells me the lights working as they should. They're the previous thing here. This is working as it should be. The relay is firing as it should be, and I'm getting a continuity as it comes through here from positive all the way to ground. So that's good. Now I got to work on this. So I'm asking you, do you have any ideas on what that is? Any suggestions? How do I do that without this mess of relays? That's the issue. That's what I'm down to. So help.